So last time we were here, the Osmo Pocket took a nosedive, and I forgot to put bug spray on, so we didn't get a lot of exploring done, and it was going to rain. Whew. Nobody's been here yet this morning. Tons of spider webs this morning already. So hopefully we got some time to explore before people show up. Like I said last time, it's not so much the talking to a camera in front of people, it's the issues that we in the States are still having with a certain thing that I'm not going to talk about, because I come out here to get away from it. I just don't want to bump into people. So here again, I've got two compositions that I think will work this morning already that I know of from last time we were here. So what we're gonna do is head to those two up the hill, and then we're gonna go looking for some more. A little bit sticky this morning, but the temperature's a little bit less than it was last time. So, oh, this hill's a tough one. I need to do more of this apparently. So, made it back up here to the top, and one of the compositions I wanted last time I was here is gone. All the flowers are pretty much gone. They were the tick flower that I was talking about in the last video, and I just scared up like 3 or 4 white-tailed deer, which if I was in another location near the house, they're not skittish at all. In fact, they'll follow you through that natural area. They're so used to people that they follow you kind of like a dog does. When you look back at them, they turn their heads the opposite direction, like, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, kind of weird stuff. But apparently they're not used to people being back in this area, this time of day, because I just scared the living daylights out of at least 3 of them. Nice sized ones too. So I'm gonna look and see if I can find that second composition that I liked last time I was here that I didn't take. It would have been my 4th, but like I said, I dropped the Osmo Pocket, thought it was broken, and I don't think it is. It's doing everything that it normally would. I had to bend the gimbal around a little bit so that it would work right. Cheaper than buying a new one. So I was able to find one little batch right down here. Might still work. Light's not quite right for what I want there yet, so I'm gonna head on down the trail a little bit farther, see what else I can find. See if I can find that 4th comp that I wanted last time I was here. I found one little grouping of this golden tick seed that I still really like. The rest of it's pretty much gone. There was a bunch of it off in this direction that would have made a really cool foreground leading into some cattails in the distance. So unfortunately I didn't get that one last time I was here. And the other comp that I saw last time is way down this path, and it's gone too. So luckily enough, I found this little grouping of 4 flowers, and what I've done is I've isolated 3 of them in the composition so that they're spaced out enough, and I'm just blurring out the background. It's kind of cool. So I did find another composition. It's of this cool little flower known as the red purple bee palm. It kind of resembles a palm tree when it's in bloom. And I don't remember these being here last time we were here. And I'm being as careful as I can because I'm off the trail. And there's little ferns and all little sorts of plants around here, but I found a little deer trail back to them. So apparently the deer have been coming through here to either bed down at night or to eat some of the plants back here. So I'm going to take this real quick and I'll show you the settings in a bit. Composition's actually above. I would have rather have gotten down a little bit. I might be able to get back to another bunch that I see back here that look a little bit better. They're in a better bloom and I can get the angle that I want on it, because I really don't want to be shooting down at the flower unless I can get right into the center of the flower itself. So I'm going to take this one and then I'm going to work back in here a little bit more and see if I can get this other grouping. Okay, so for the second grouping, my third composition of the day, this second grouping of the bee pollen, and if I'm quick enough, I've actually got a bee on this one right now. So I'm hoping that I can actually get him as well as the flower, because that would be a really cool environmental portrait of a bee. So I'm just gonna fire off quite a few frames here while he's crawling around on that flower, getting the nectar out. So they do live up to their name. They look like a palm tree to some degree, and they attract bees. Nice sized bumblebee too. So for this composition, I did not know there was going to be a bee there. I set up almost level with it. So if you would think of the flower as a person or a subject with eyes, or the head, the flower being the head of the plant basically, I like to get level with that because most people shoot down at plants. So you always have that perspective as if you're looking at it from your normal point of view. So if you can get down lower, that kind of gives it a different feel, and it gives the flower a little bit more power in my mind, in the image at least. So gosh, this is just, these are cool. I'm glad I saw these because I was about ready to pack it up and leave, and that would have been it for the day. Man, I might try to get a couple more of these because these are just too cool, and I don't think they're going to be here in another week. So. Well, as you can hear, I've been joined by a small family which is maintaining social distance. Trying to get their kids some exercise, I'm sure, this morning. Get them out of the house. I wish I had their kind of energy. But it's getting kind of warm. The sun's getting up kind of high. And I'm gonna pack up the camera and head back down the hill to the lot and guess call it a day. Gorgeous morning. Gorgeous, gorgeous morning. Okay. Yeah, definitely time. The light's kind of not good up in the field anymore. Sun's too high. And with it being on top of a hill, it's got some weird angles to it. I thought I might go around the woodland here for a little bit, but I think it's time for like second breakfast. A lot of people get that reference. I'm a Hoppatisses, and we like our second breakfasts. So, what a gorgeous morning. Actually, it's not too bad. I figured when the sun got up, it would be even hotter, but the temperature hasn't increased, but the mugginess sure has. They were talking about rain, possibly some pop-up thunderstorms today. So, this is probably gonna be my chance to get out and do some photography. But from what I saw in the back of the camera, I got some shots this morning, which it's not always about getting the shot. Sometimes it's just about getting out there. I don't know if you can see that trail behind me right there. That looks pretty cool. I think we'll take a little wander. Yeah, we'll take a little wander down it. So, wow, kind of cool canopy here. I don't know if I really like the light. This would be really cool if I had some fog or mist. But yeah, that's another option. Benefits of shooting local, right? You can come out, explore, even when it's not great light, and find yourself some places that you'd like to photograph. Especially if the conditions are right. Like that canopy back there. So the one thing I despise, for some reason, I don't know why people can't pick up after themselves. I was walking down this trail where I saw the really cool tree tunnel, essentially, that we just walked through. And there's all sorts of cigarette butts back here. And I forgot to bring a trash bag. If you're gonna go out into nature sanctuaries and smoke, take your butts home, please. Just a little PSA. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Too many people are around here and I don't wanna pull my mask out, so I'm gonna get out of here. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button and ding the bell for future notifications. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and leave a comment below if you have a location somewhere in Missouri that you'd like to see me visit. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.